Greetings, this is Luke Smith of RuralVacantLand.com. I've got this property, it's 0.6 acres. It hasn't sold, so I'm scratching my head and I'm changing the price. So I lowered the price a bunch, like cut it in half or something. And I was looking at the pictures on here to make this video, and the pictures don't make any sense, so I'm going to update the pictures. This picture makes sense, it's right by the lake. And I had some other pictures in here that are like off in the woods somewhere. That's not the same property. So no wonder no one's bought this one. So it's right by the lake, right across the street from the lake. I'd like to show you this one. It's Izard County, it's northern Arkansas. GPS coordinates on it look right. Right across from the lake. If we pull up the satellite view here. It's this corner lot. It's a nice good sized lot with neighboring houses. The neighboring houses look like they use some docks across the street. I'm not sure what the dock access over there is. But some people built over there. These guys just maybe make friends with them, go use their dock or something. But this corner lot here is what we're talking about. Let's see if you can do some street view. Here's some street view. Yes, here's a neighbor. Looks like the neighbor's out in the yard. Look at that. You got some chairs. They got all kinds of landscaping going. Nice big decks looking out at the lake. So from there, they're looking, there's some trees in the way, but I bet you if you're up on those decks, you can look out over here and look over the lake. So over here's the property. It's this corner lot. It's going uphill, so you could build up on that hill. You can probably see the lake from there too. You can see the lake right through there. So let's go drive around the corner. Let's see. Neighbor with a toy hauler. So this is a corner. This corner lot, 0.6 acres, a little over half an acre. This whole corner lot would be the property. And let's see if we can look through here somewhere. So I'm sure you can see the water. And this is probably right on the water. There's the water right through there. I don't know if it'll let me go any further. Let's back out. Yeah, so here's the corner lot. You build up on this hill like these guys with their decks and stuff, and you probably look right out at the lake. You might have to look that way to see the lake instead of that way. I don't know. Maybe you can see it down there. Maybe you can't see it at all, but I'm guessing you can. These guys have power lines. Looks like the power line comes in the back way. Looks like it comes in here. So I'm guessing it hooks up over here somewhere. You can hook it right into this property. They figured out water. They figured out all that other stuff. And there's some just, trails and docks over here. I'm not sure if there's a boat launch. I doubt it's a boat launch, but it's close but no cigar. They really don't get you in there. But yeah, you can see the trails and docks, and people have boat houses and boats. What time of year is this one? Let's see if we can figure it out. Can't tell the time of year from this map. See, I'm sure there's boat launches in this lake. Even looks like someone might have built a beach over here. Yeah, that might be a boat launch. Maybe not. Somehow you gotta be able to get your boat into this lake. So I'm sure there's a boat launch somewhere around the lake. But nice, beautiful looking lake. That might be a boat launch. I'm sure you can catch all kinds of fish in. Here's a boat flying across the lake. Boy, that looks like fun. So that's the property. We pull it up on Agent Pro. I got the wrong one pulled up. Here's the right one. Bear with me, guys. Come back to that. So here's the map. In one software is the corner lot. Paved road going around. Here's this funky bump over here. Getting out to a couple more properties. And right across from the lake. So I'm guessing if you build up that hill, like these neighbors and their decks, you can probably see out and see the lake. Crown Lake. Without paying for lake frontage. $1,199. I'll pay the taxes, get it recorded in your name. Surprised no one grabbed this one yet, but the way I had the pictures on there, I'm not as surprised after looking at it. So maybe we could see topography in this one. It looks like it's uphill a little bit from the lake. That's way zoomed out. Here it is right next to the lake. So that's the property. Let's go back, Agent Pro, let's see if they figured it out. Here's their property lines. That's a funny looking lot there. This one is the 0.6 acres. Cul-de-sac over here and then lake. So maybe these are different private properties. Let's see. Yeah, so different people own these routes out to the lake. But maybe you can make friends with them. Wolf Graham. Let's see if these people are the Wolf Grahams. Yeah, so these people own this property across. And yeah, make friends with one of them. Maybe you can get access to the lake, go swimming and stuff. Or just go through one of these empty lots and no one's around. Or go to a boat launch or one of the other facilities in the area. This looks like a boat launch right here. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, what a beautiful looking lake. So if you're interested in this property, $1,199 on my website, ruralvacantland.com. I'll put a link to it below in the description of this video. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com.